Again, welcoming yourself to this 45-minute practice of yoga sculpt from child's pose. Heavy arms, heavy head, heavy body. Step into the breath. We'll be adding 3 and 5 pound weights to some of the work today. It's always optional to add the weights. From child's pose, grow a little stronger. Reach the fingertips all the way out in front of you, beyond just finger pads, and lift the forearms, elbows, upper arm bones to the sky. Walk both hands over towards the right side for a side body stretch. Reach way out to the left fingertips, but try to, at the same time, pull back on the left hip. And walk the hands across the middle, over to the second side. And reach all the way out to the right fingertips and try to pull back on the right hip. And then it comes back to the center, up to all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Cat and cow in a quick fashion here. Move back and forth, back and forth. Like a pulsing through. And then stay in cat pose. Big full rounded back, let the head really hang. As you draw the navel to the spine, strengthen the abdomen. Everything squeezes in. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then switch to cow pose. Drop the belly down. Pull chest forward and through. Eyes, tailbone up. Great. Change to downward facing dog. Tuck the toes and lift the hips. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet, so you're at the end of your mat. Ragdoll pose, really hang heavy here. Hold on to the elbows. Sway a little bit from side to side. Blow the air out on the exhale. And then slowly roll up to standing. Stack through the vertebrae, roll the shoulders up and back a couple of times. Moving through, inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Our yoga sculpt, sun salutation, fold over. Walk it back out to downward facing dog. Twisted down dog, right hand grabs the left leg, twist underneath. Place the right hand down. Anytime this twist is better for you on the knees, can be done that way as well. Take full plank here, shoulders right over the line of the wrist, and then slow mountain climbers. Right knee towards the left elbow and back. Left to the right and back. Right and back. Left and back. 8 more quick now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the feet around the hands. Stand all the way up. Squats, very slow. 1, 2, 3, and stand. Do it 3 more times like that. 1, 2, 3, and stand. Go down. 2, 3, and stand. And 1 more. 1, 2, 3, stand. Forward fold. Place the hands down. Step back to plank. Change to dog pose. Walk the hands back to the feet. Those little agility drills to change it up. Stand all the way up, arms to the sky. And we'll do this twice more through. Fold over, walk it out to your down dog. take the twist, right hand to the left side. Set the hand down, left hand to the right side. Set the hand down. 4 slow cross mountain climbers, right and back, left and back, right and left. 8 quicker, right down the center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up for your squats at the top of the mat. Toes, knees, straight ahead. Go down slow for 3. 1 count up to stand. You've got 4 slow squats here. Stand and exhale. Last one. Hands back down to the mat. Go through plank first. Stabilize. Down dog. Stabilize. And then bend the knees and walk it in. Stand up. Reach the arms to the sky. One more time. Flow through this. Fold over. Through your dog pose. Place the hands well before you get into the movement. Right hand to the left leg in the twist. Set it down. Left to the right. Set it down. Establish the plank. And then slow cross climbers. Right knee and back. Left and back. Right, back, left, back. Here's our 8 quick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step or jump, feet around the hands. Stand at the top of the mat, and we're down for 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. 3 more. Keeping the chest lifted, nice and proud. That little squeeze of the glutes as you stand with the exhale each time. Working through the range of the body, fold over, plank, warming things up, down dog. Walk the hands to the feet. Rise up, big breath. And as you exhale, just arms down by your side. You can stay right there at the back end of the mat. Maybe take the feet a little bit wider for a moment. If it feels okay, close the eyes. More ease and balance and focus. Keep them open. Just a few breaths to kind of take up the space. Be really present in your body this moment. March mantra for the hub is playing in the field of possibilities. This class in and of itself, kind of mixing different modalities together to keep us present, to try out new things. One more breath here, take it in. On the exhale, give a little bit of a wiggle. And we'll pick up the weights for the first time. I'm going to hold on the heavier weights throughout class today and know that I can always drop down to the lighter ones. If you have 2 different sizes like I do, try it out. Try the same. And the other ones are always right there. Come to the top end of the mat. And here with feet just hip distance apart, so it's more like chair pose rather than a full squat. We're going to bring the arms up to shoulder height like candlesticks. And then bend the knees and sit into the thighs. Chair pose with arms and candlesticks, meaning thumb faces up towards the sky, the fist of the hand kind of facing in towards each other. And we're holding right there. Lower the arms and stand up. Now reach the arms all the way up to the sky overhead. Thumbs facing in towards each other. And go back. Bend the knees, sit into the thighs, chair pose. Because we have to keep the arms overhead and the torso fully vertical, you're probably bending less into the thighs. Do the best that works. I call this one the bar stool sit, really tall there. And then straighten the legs and slowly lower the arms down. Good. Those two things one more time. So more of a static work. Bring up your candlesticks. Just shoulder height. If that one feels too much to hold out in front of you, you can bend at the elbows and stack the weights on the shoulders. But this is the last time. Bend the knees, sit into the thighs. Do try to relax the shoulders, keep them out of the ears. Broad across the collarbone, chest. Good. Lower the weights, stand up. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up overhead. Palms still facing in towards each other. And then bend the knees, sit into the thighs. Do you notice how that changes how you're holding in the weights? A little more contraction, tips of the shoulder blades pulling in to keep you stabilized there. Nicely done. Straighten the legs and slowly lower the weights all the way down. Change to downward facing dog. Now I'm going to take downward facing dog with my hands still gripped around the weights here. So the wrist might actually like this a little bit better than the full downward facing dog, even though it can feel a little bit awkward to start. Come over to plank pose, staying up on the toes or dropping down on the knees for more stability and ease. We're taking a row here. I notice that my hands are a little wide from that down dog. Bring them in. Pretty narrow right underneath the shoulders. And we're going right elbow straight up in a row and down. Stay on the same side 5 more times. Pull in and down. Feet can go nice and wide so that the hips stay with you in a solid line. 4, 2 more here, 5, and 6. Switching over to the second side, pull the left elbow up and down. 6 rows here. 5 and 4. Again, knees down, always a nice option. 3 and 2. Last one. One at a time, take the weights out to the side, place the hands flat down onto the mat. So you're in full plank pose here. Lower your chest, belly down to the mat. Back extensions. Take the arms out like goalposts and lift up. And then lower down. Do 6 here. So 5. And lower. 4. And lower. 3. And lower. 2. And lower. And 1. And lower. Press back to child's pose. Give it a couple of breaths. Good. Regular down dog with the hands on the ground. Lift your right leg up into the air, 3-legged dog. Pull the knee into the chest and hover forward into plank pose. And we're taking fire hydrant from here. Right knee goes out to the side and in. There's 6 here. Out to the side and in. For 3, 4, 5, and 6. Step the foot through into a low lunge. Pick up your weights if you want to add that here for an upright lunge, torso upright. And lift the arms up to the sky. High lunge, arms overhead. Keeping arms overhead, or the option to bring the hands back to hang by the side or at the waist. We're now bringing our focus into that left back leg. Bend the knee and straighten. Bend the knee and straighten for 3. Little dips, 4, 5, and 6. Carefully lower the weights out of your way, hands back flat to the mat. Go through plank position and then downward facing dog. The fire hydrant and the high lunge on the second side. So lift the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Pull the knee to the chest, hover forward. Anytime we're in plank, back knee could be down. Go for your fire hydrants out to the side and in, to the side and in. That mobility, flexibility, an important element to creating the strength and stability in the core. You should have 2 more here. Out and in, out and in. Step it all the way through into your lunge. Choose if you want to add in the resistance of the hand weights. Upright. Arms overhead. Establish the position first. Good, and we're taking that back knee into a dip. Down and straighten. Down and straighten. For 3, for 4, 5, and 6. Weights set down. Hands for plank. Step through to plank. Lower your chest all the way to the mat now. Good old cobra. Press through the hands and feet. Lift the chest. And press back to child's pose. Give yourself a moment there again. Heavy breath. Blow it out. Downward facing dog. Look forward to your hands. Step or jump to the front end of the mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Stand, reach the arms to the sky. And exhale, arms down by your side. Okay, we're going to change to a wide stance, facing the long edge of the mat. Pick the weights back up. Separate your feet wide, point the toes to start with, straight ahead. Feet parallel to one another. Good. Start with the weights just right at the waist here, so that it's a little bit supported for you. And then just brushing the right hand over towards the left leg. Straighten the leg, pull both weights back to the waist. Bend the right knee and swing left arm over. Chest can go a bit down and forward so that you're feeling, as you press the butt back behind you, a nice stretch along the inner thigh. Come back to your center. And we're going to go a little bit quicker. First side and up. Second side and up. First and up. Second and up. That's 4. We've got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay right into your center. Wide-legged forward fold, hinge at the hips. Keeping the hands around the weights as we did before. Drop the hands and weights down in line with the shoulders. So thinking long spine here, reaching out to the crown of the head. From here, we're not working with the shoulders. I do want to think about this coming as a twist from the core. Bring your right hand, still holding on to that weight, back to your waist. The point of the resistance is to really pay attention to how and where you're moving from. Look over that right shoulder and twist in the torso. Feel free to bend the knees so that it's easier to keep the hips square. As you're coming out of the twist, right hand goes back down to the floor. Again, second side, left hand places with the weight right at the waist. It's really easy for me to tilt in the hips without the resistance of the weight. I notice that it really seems to keep me in place. A bit more effective as you twist here over towards the left. And then you come out of the twist, both hands down, heel toe the feet closer together. Still holding onto your weight, stand up nice and tall. Good, so now we're doing same thing, but with the feet starting together instead of already wide apart. We'll drop the weights now on either side of the left leg and come all the way back in. And then either side of the right and back in. Go like that, side to side. It's not quick. I want this to be about a 2 count, 2 count. 8 more, 8 and in. 7 and in. Think chest long, torso long, although it does come down to about the line of the shoulders and waist together. 4 more here. 4 and in. Good. 3 and in. 2 in. And last one. And in. Again, go feet wide. Weights come back to the waistline. Toes turn out now into the sumo squat, goddess squat. Bend the knees. If you do find your butt leaning back and chest forward, try to pull yourself more upright, even if it means being lower in the bend of the knees and thighs. Good. We are holding right here. You can add a little bit of a pulse if you'd like. This is more of the static work, just right here. Stay with the legs, change the arms to add in bicep curls, palms open. Ready? Let's go 6 to each side. Right hand up and down, left arm up and down. Elbows stay plugged right into the side, not moving forward into the air. Six more all together. Right hand, left hand. Right and left. One more each side, right and left. Bring them up halfway and hold. Hands not trying to grip too much, maybe even fingers a little bit open. If those legs are starting to burn, we're doing the good work. Add in a little pulse to make it doable. You've got this. Stay with it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten. Heel toe the feet back in. Let's set down the weights out of your way. And return to downward facing dog on your yoga mat. Just a nice big stretch right here. Come forward to plank. Separate the feet a little wider than the hips so you feel pretty stable here. I've got some options for you. It's to hold this full plank on your hands, to hold plank on your forearms, or we are moving through up downs, which looks like this. Right forearm down, left forearm down, right hand, left hand. So choose the hold up or down, or move with me. Now we're switching sides each time. Left, right, left, right. Then you go right, left, right, left, left, right, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. One more. Down, down, up, up. Everybody go down to the forearms and hold there in your forearm plank. Change that to dolphin. So legs like downward facing dog. Walk the feet a little bit forward. Look back towards your toes. Walk the feet back out so that we come back to forearm plank. And finally, flat down to the belly. We'll do those back extension lifts that we did closer to the beginning. Arms for goddess. And up. Lift. Lower. 6 all together here. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. 3 more. Lift. Lower. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Child's pose, push back. And changing to our side lying series. Lie down onto your left side so that your right leg is ready on top. I like to prop the head under my hand. You're also welcome just to lie head flat down. Use your right hand in front to balance you out. We always want to feel like we're falling slightly forward instead of rolling back. That'll keep you a bit more engaged along the transverse and rectus abdominis to the front there. Okay, right leg's doing the work first. Lift it about 2 feet away from the floor. And then you're kicking your right leg towards your face and back. That front hand is really gonna help you stabilize. Kick and back. Everything is in 6s today. Kick and back. Kick and back. One more time. Kick and back. Point your toes now up towards the sky and lift high. Heel to heel. Lift high. Heel to heel. It's not a swing so much. There's a controlled action here. 3, 2, and 1. Let the leg hover just about a foot above the ground and make circles. They can go in either way because you will go both ways. Make circles with the leg and then circle the opposite way. Good. Full Anahatasana. If you place the foot like it's in tree pose along the lower leg and right hand then up towards the sky, first stage of this pose. Try holding on to your right knee and the right hand. A little bit of a different balance. And again, remember we're trying to fall forward and not back here. Hold on to your big toe if that's open to you and stretch the leg up. Still, if you were to lose balance, the idea is that we're falling forward. It is easy to want to sit and fall back on your bum. So I'm asking for the harder ask. Release the leg, lower it down. Now we're going to use that bottom leg, but still keeping the same side. So wrap your right leg over. Now you have access to that left leg. Lift up and down, little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. These are my favorites in these side lying series. Really gets into the work. Make little V shapes. Upper inner thigh, if we can target such a thing, this will do it. And then change to the circles, one direction, and to the opposite direction. Okay, we get to lie down onto our belly, take a cobra stretch, and then switch sides. You can just roll over or switch the whole body over in the opposite direction to have the left leg on top. Again, propping. Set yourself up in a way that works best for you. I'm trying to be as much in a straight line as possible. If you find yourself needing more balance and control, make it like a big U. Okay, top leg is doing that first work, and it's the lift 2 feet up and the kick. Kick it forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Imagine that hand wasn't helping you, and do as much of the work as you can to balance through the body. 4, 5, and 6, we go. Toes point up to the sky, so there's a bit of a rotation through the leg as you lift up. Squeeze the heels together. Up, heels. 3, controlling it the whole time. Trying not to use the momentum. 4, 5, and 6. Circles. Again, either direction here. Trying to keep the bottom parts of the body, the parts that are touching the mat, as unmovable as possible. It's a goal. And then change the foot like it's in tree pose. Maybe holding onto the knee, arm up. Lift the knee into the hand. You're either staying there or grab hold of your foot or toe to stretch the legs straighter towards the sky. Again, if you're falling back, I know, I get that. Try to lift and make yourself want to fall forward. Release the leg. Throw it all the way over so you have access to that bottom leg. This is usually when I want to just lie the head down instead of keeping it propped up. And then that left leg pulses up, down, up. I'm sorry, right leg, up, down, for 3, for 2, and 1. Take it in the circles. And the second direction. And then trace little V's. Two more. And finally, you can roll all the way back over to the belly and stretch through cobra. Change to downward facing dog. And from dog pose, walk your hands to the feet so you end up at the back end of your space. Stand up, reach the arms to the sky. Going through 2 quick yoga sculpt sun salutations to cap off this practice. Walk it right out to plank pose and 8 fast mountain climbers. Step or jump feet into your forward squat. 8 standing squats here. Body weight. Nice and quick. One more. Hands down. Downward facing dog. Walk the hands to the feet. Stand up, reach the sky. One more time like that. Forward fold. Right out to plank, skipping the other pieces. 8 quick mountain climbers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step or jump. Feet around the hands, stand up. Body weight squats for 8, 7, 6. Keep your form even as we take this quicker. 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. Down dog. Hands to the feet. Lift up. Exhale, forward fold, hang, hands to the ground. Stretch to the back of the legs, relax the head. Stay in this standing forward fold. Walk the hands slowly out to downward facing dog. Drop down to all fours. Take a moment to notice shoulders right over the hands, knees right over the hips. Want to do this exact same posture, but flipped over. So you're going to flip over, lie down onto your back. This is our last exercise together. Recreate that all fours position. Knees right over the hips, hands right over the shoulders. Straighten the right arm, right leg away from you and bring it back in. Left and in. Right and left. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Hold that hug nice and tight. Be good to yourself. Body, mind, soul. Starting with this practice and carrying on through the rest of your day and week. Okay, friends, have a seat. Say a little thank you and gratitude to yourself. And we are on to the rest of